Alright everyone, welcome back to Enigmatica 6 Expert Mode, Episode 5. As you can see, I've done a little bit of building. Still trying to work out how exactly I want to do this here, how I want to merge it with the tower. And I've actually decided the tower is going to be completely remodeled, basically, because this building ended up being a lot bigger than I originally said I wanted to do. So I feel like it's dwarfing the tower now. So the tower needs to go up farther. I mean, I had planned on redoing most of it anyway, but with this being the bottom level, and there's most likely going to be a second level to this and a roof, it's going to be a very big building and it's going to completely dwarf the tower. So I also feel like the tower always looked a little short and squatty, I guess, with how big it is. It needed to be taller, so that's completely fine. I mean, I had planned on doing this anyway, so I'll just tear off this whole top and basically extend this up. Okay, so last episode we actually were able to get the last few things that we needed for the petal apothecary. We got the papyrus, so let's go ahead and grab out that stuff there. We needed the cooking pot, 2 of those, the papyrus, and 2 phyto grow, lapis dust, and the andesite pedestal. Lapis dust and 2 phyto grow. Okay, let's put that in there. Let's go up to the enchanting apparatus over here. I've kind of had this going. I haven't been doing much crafting, so this is completely full at the moment. I need to actually set that up for it to crystallize while I'm not doing anything, because it's just sitting there doing nothing at the moment. So 2 pewter inlays, 2 phyto grow, 2 papyrus, pedestal, lapis dust, and cooking pot. And that'll get us the petal apothecary. Nice. And a quest, which I actually have a couple other quests to redeem here. I had done a little bit more exploring in Autumn, so I had actually found that shadow gem on camera, but I actually found a lesser soul gem as well in Autumn in one of the chests, so that completed this quest. We get some more soul shards and an alchemist's delight, which gets us haste 2, and then let's see. Oh, there was an apotheosis mob, a Basal's, and I killed him, and he actually dropped some of the shards here, so that completed out the exotic elements here. So that gave us a resonant. That's awesome. These are so pricey in expert mode, like really pricey. It's just a never-ending rabbit hole of crafting to get even just one part to that. So that's pretty good. All right, and then let's see. Is there anything else down there? No. Okay, and I actually did find some Corporea sparks in Autumn as well. So that completed that quest. And gives us a sorcerer's delight. Let's see. Protection, petal, capacity, impact, bullseye, loyalty, capacity, and storage. Oh, I also found somewhere, I honestly don't remember where I found this, but I ended up picking up a feeding upgrade somewhere. An alchemist's delight again. And then, we just made the portable stone cutter. It's like it's a scavenger's delight. And building. Oh yeah, so, and then there's another quest apparently for the portable stone cutter. Another scavenger's delight. I also made the exchange gadget Gives us some experience. I made that to make kind of randomizing these blocks just a little easier. But we got the Petal Apothecary. Let's go ahead and get the Pure Daisy, because I'm just wanting to go ahead and get a few of these things knocked out on camera so I can progress a little bit here. And then Fido Grow. I think that was what we needed. Oh, and then a Conduit. Yeah, okay, let's place that down. I have a infinite bucket here, and then we drop in Fido Grow, 4 white petals, a conduit, and a seed, and we get a Pure Daisy. I'm just gonna do the one for now. I'll probably eventually make a few more, but at least one more. But that gave us this quest here. Finish that off. We get a Farmer's Delight and a rare Botania loot box. That really give me it was a rare box and I got a cosmetic curio. I mean, it's not the best reward, but we'll toss it in there. Okay, so that got us that stuff. I'm gonna put down the Pure Daisy and get some living wood going. You need the flourishing archwood to be able to do this, which is just the regular archwood, the green Ars Nouveau trees, and then you just do a 4x4 and you get 3 of them. So you do lose a little bit in the process, but it's not too bad. You can get wood pretty easily. But we'll let that going, or let that go there. And go back in here. Oops. I actually don't really need these torches on in my offhand. All right, so that gets us our Pure Daisy, and then I'm kind of skirting around the crate stuff at the moment because that's mainly what we're going to be working on today, but I wanted to get these few other modded pieces made. Can I not click on disabled and expert mode? Huh. I know there was an update recently, and I updated, and I guess that got disabled? Okay. So I don't need to make that. So then how do you go about making, like, anything that required that as a crafting recipe, or a crafting table? So, like, that was an Eidolon, right? So like the, yeah, like the scythe. Wicked altar. What in the world is a wicked altar? I was not expecting this. I didn't know that this got changed. Masterful machinery. Conduit, blank slates, polished wood pillars. Alrighty then. I mean, those aren't too difficult to make, but I don't know how this works at all. I have no idea how this works, so I'm gonna skip over that for the moment. We will come back to that. But let's see. Alchemy table. Yeah, so I needed the cured rubber. This may be something that I'll work on off camera and then come back once I've got a little bit of this, because I'm going to need to set up a the arboreal extractor, or like a latex extractor thing that pulls latex from a tree. And I think I could do most of this except for the tree fertilizer. I would need to go and get some coral, unless I get some tree fertilizer as a quest reward by doing some of the create stuff, because I definitely have gotten some of that before. So let's go ahead and get that going. Let's make, I've got the sail frames made, so we'll make the sails, and let's get the windmill bearing. So make some shafts, and we need a sticky piston. And then what else was it? turntable. Some slabs. I think I moved them all up here. Just grab some spruce ones. And toss those in there. Okay, so let's get the turntable. I guess while we're doing that, yeah, let's make sure that we're completing things in the create chapter here. So we made the shafts, we get a rare box and some kelp, and we got some analog levers. Okay, so then we need some radial chassis, so I need some logs. I actually think I have some in here, don't I? Nope, that's not what I want. Go back in there. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure how many of these I'm gonna want because I honestly haven't figured out how I'm going to do the windmill yet. I haven't like messed around and creative with it, but we're just gonna do a quick temporary one to get us started here. And let's go ahead and make some water wheels. I think I'm gonna want, let's start with 2. I may end up doing 3. I'm not sure. Like I said, these are just going to be for decoration. I've got lots of sail frames, so I just need to grab some rock wool. And I really don't know how many I want to make to start off, but honestly, we're going to need a lot anyway. I really hate how I can't mass craft them from here with the connected chest. Okay, so let's do, I guess let's just do a stack to start off. And yeah, so that. And then we'll have some shafts, and then we also want a few gearboxes. So we made the water wheel, gives us a scavenger's delight, some kenaf fiber. We've got some cogs. Let's go ahead and make a few more large ones. Oh, now see, that did it. That put more into the thing. I don't know. And then we need some small cogs. Get some of those. Let's actually get a few more large ones. Okay. And that should have completed that quest, which gives us a rare loot box. Just gives us more andesite casing. And another rare. Not sure what that gave us actually. I don't know. Okay. And then we're going to need some gearboxes. So andesite casing and some cogs. Let's do like 5 of them maybe. We're going to need quite a lot of these going forward. And that gives us a rare loot box. Gives us some mechanical belts. Nice. And some super glue. Good, good. Windmill bearing. Why is that not counting? Oh, I never actually created the windmill bearing. That's a sticky piston. That would be why. Okay. I did get the turntable made. So that and that and that. Windmill bearing. Gives us some more super glue and an epic loot crate, which gave us some pulse repeaters. I've never actually used the redstone stuff from Create. I'm sure they're very useful. I just have never actually used them. Pulse repeaters will shorten any redstone signal to a single pulse. Huh. All right. To be honest, redstone confuses me. Yeah, I've never been a huge fan of redstone just because it just goes over my head. I need to try working with it more so I understand it. We got, oh, I guess we got the mechanical belts from a reward, so that actually completed one for us. And gave us something else. Oh, bricks. Alright, so we got what we need for the windmill. Let's just, oh, hello. You can blow up. Well, just poof. I have some lanterns along the side, but this floor is still very dark in the center here. But this is going to be extremely temporary. I'm just going to set something up kind of here in the middle of our building. Okay, so I think I've got something just basic here. It'll work. Just a small little windmill. And let's see, we need to put, I think, a vertical gearbox here so I can bring the shaft down. Okay, and then now let's see what we're wanting to do with this now. I think we want to probably get set up to be able to make the coke oven. So we're gonna need the coke bricks, but to get the coke bricks you just smelt the coke brick blend. Yeah, so we're gonna need a mixer and a basin, but then we need, oh yeah, the coke, the actual block, yeah, this is what we need. So we're gonna need 4 deployers. All right. So we need some deployers, which means we're gonna need some of these electron tubes, which I think I got some polished rose quartz made up before, and that's just taking sandpaper, which is just sand and paper, and rose quartz, which is just 1 piece of quartz and 8 redstone, and then you put the paper, I believe, in your offhand, and I actually have the gluttony charm, which allows the user to instantly eat, which is not too difficult to make, and it actually works for this as well, so you can just like cycle through it really fast. You don't have to go through the motion of like sanding it like you would without the gluttony charm, so it saves a little bit of time. But let's see, I also put some, a stack of redstone torches, and I don't think my stack of iron nuggets aren't in there anymore. I think I used them for something else. So let's get some of these. I think I'm only gonna make half a stack right now, just in case, because I think you also can get these from rewards as well, so we may end up getting some more. So we get an epic loot box. Ooh, redstone links. Those are really, really nice. Those will be handy. Which I think, oh yeah, automation. Yeah, that gives us another redstone link. Okay. And so that gets us that, and then we just need the brass hands, which I made some brass, but I do need to make it into plates. So let's get my hammer out. We need 4 deployers. Yeah, so 16 plates. I think that's right. And then it was andesite. So that gets us 4 of the hands, and then 4 deployers. Okay. And then we're not going to put them on the depots, actually. We're just going to put it on a belt, like a conveyor belt. So that gets us that, but we also need the mixer. So we need the whisk. And I need 1 more iron plate. Alright, that gets that. And the mechanical mixer. And then I need a basin, which I actually already already created a basin here as well because that's going to be needed for the magma crucible, which I actually got everything ready to make the magma crucible too. I think that may have been all we needed. I also want to make a weighted ejector, so we do need to make a depot and a gold plate, a weighted ejector, a chute, knocking out quests. We made a chute and it gives us a chute, and made a chute gives us an encased fan. Made a depot gives us an epic box, which I don't know what that gave us. That's okay. Okay. My inventory is very full and I do not like it, but we'll try and get some of this stuff placed down here. I don't like temporary setups. Personally, I kind of like to build my final setup and go from there because I hate tearing things down and rebuilding it. But with how our big windmill is going to be, I'm not ready to build it yet because this whole thing needs redone. So we're just going to have to make this work at the moment. But let's come down and maybe go over. I'm going to kind of figure out how I want to do this and I will be back. Okay, I am back. It is actually the next day for me. So I've done a little bit here. I got this set up here. I'm still very much learning Create. The only time I've ever used the mod before was in my last playthrough. So this is probably not the most efficient setup, but anyway, I brought it down and over, and then I do know that if you go from a large cogwheel to a small cogwheel and kind of keep chaining those together, it speeds up the rotation. So I've got a large one to a small one, into a big one, into a small one, into a big one, into a small one. And then that rotation makes the conveyor belt go. And then I've got the weighted ejector here on the end that'll shoot it back over into this factory hopper. And then I bring the rotation up over here and then over into each of these gearboxes that go and run the deployers here. And then I also have it coming off this way to run the mechanical mixer, which this is very temporary. This will all get moved eventually into its set location. It'll be in this building somewhere, but until I finish the building, I'm not exactly sure where I want to put it. So it's just going to be here for now. But alright, so let's go down here. I'm trying to remember what I was doing. I know I got some things prepared for a few other things I want to work on here. But let me see what quests I ended up finishing that we need to claim. I think I had gotten an encased fan from a quest reward. And so that gives you some Scavenger's Delight, which got some prismatic cobwebs. Oh, those are actually pretty helpful. You can remove curses from different tools and stuff. And create, oh yeah, because we made the deployer, and then I made one more sandpaper to complete this quest. So you get an epic loot box, which gave us some copper casing, and then, oh yeah, then I had already completed this one, which was just a checkmark quest. Alright, so I did want to make here real quick. I had kind of figured out what I wanted to do for my storage drawers. So I moved this stuff over just kind of to get it out of the way. I'm going to put some storage drawers here. And I kind of figured out the block palette that I like. since I'm thinking I'm probably going to use some sandstone in the second level of the building up top, I think it'll look nice having some sandstone as the kind of the front face here. So the 2 blocks I have are the dark oak planks smooth version and the sandstone version that is, let's see if I can show you here. I have no more, oh yeah, I do have some more sandstone. Okay, so sandstone and dark oak, and I can show you which ones exactly. So in the dark oak, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4th from the bottom right here, the dark oak plank smooth block. And then on sandstone, it's on this very first page that pops up, the kind of bigger box here. I had tried this one and I didn't really care for that one, but this one right here. So there's that. That's the 2 blocks that I'm using. So let's go ahead and get some of these made up. I have the blocks ready in here for the drawers, but we'll go ahead and get some more drawers made up. And I don't have it bookmarked. So let's do some framed drawers. I actually don't know how many I'm gonna need, but let's go ahead and get like, I don't know, 30 more. No, there. Okay. And get these placed down. All right. So that'll let me get just a lot of these kind of mass blocks cleaned up out of here. And then I also need to go through and upgrade all of these chests to diamond. And then eventually hook up some pretty pipes. But let's go ahead and I want to make a scanner. And the only thing that was holding me up that I haven't made yet, I mean the sky slime crystals just blast furnace a sky slime, but the main thing was this spirit attuned gem, and that's just throwing a source gem into the spirit fire. So let's go ahead and do a few of those on camera here. We'll do a half a stack. Alright, so that got a quest completed down here in occultism. So we get some other stone. Oh yeah, I had made some other stone for something, can't remember. Yeah, some more other stone, some spirit attuned gems, and scavenger's delight, which gave us some more prismatic cobwebs and some books. And then, let's see, what did I do in Resourceful Bees? Oh, I went ahead and made a manual centrifuge. It's not very difficult. It's just 2 trapdoors, iron trapdoors, a barrel, and a lever. To a rare loot box. Oh, sandy bees. Corporeal eye. I don't know what this is for. A lot of these mods I've actually really never messed with, other than in my last playthrough, and so I'm still very much new to these mods, so I don't even know what this is, like what this is used for. But we will put that in Nature's Aura. Yeah. Put this stuff away. I've actually already got 2 sandy bees, but we'll keep them. We may have to use them for something. And put this stuff away. There we go. Okay, so I need one of these. So let's go ahead and get this scanner. And let's see, I also need to make a module. I've used the scanner before, but it's been a minute since I've used it, so I'm needing to remember exactly which one I need. I think it's the rare. Okay, so I did figure out that I made the wrong module that I need. I don't know if this one's going to be super useful, but we just need the regular just block module. So I am going to have to make a tablet of scrying since I had already used the other one. And then get another link module, and I will have to use my last lodestone. Hopefully I can find some more before when and if I need more lodestone, which since I'll have this block module now, I'll be able to find netherite a lot easier. So yeah, the block module is what I need, and then having the module in my hand, I can just click on that and it sets that to Nibu ore. And then I can also do that with the netherite as well, which I don't think I have any. Yeah, I don't think I've found any yet. I haven't done a whole lot in the nether as far as like mining, but now we have it, so I'll put that in there. I don't think I'm going to put that in there at the moment. I think I'm just going to keep that. I don't know what to do with this other factory copper. I'll just put that in there for now. Okay, so we've got the scanner and the dagger of sacrifice. And yeah, I already made the manual centrifuge. Let's go ahead and get some arboreal extractors. Which I think I just need, yeah, the tree fertilizer, which I was kind of hoping to maybe get some of that from like a quest reward with create, but I haven't gotten any yet, so I'm just gonna go to this warm ocean. So let's get 2 arboreal extractors, and that completed. Yeah, arboreal extractor. So jungle saplings, rare loot box, and acacia saplings, and some more machine frames. Okay, so I'm actually going to do an acacia for the latex, and then I also want, which I don't have any right now, but the mineral sapling from Integrated Dynamics. I'll have to go grab one of those. And we'll go ahead and put one of these back in here for now until I get a mineral sapling. Let's go ahead and set up. Oh yeah, I also this living wood converted over, so I wanted to grab that on camera. I think that was just is that building? Britannia gives us some living wood twigs. That should maybe do something down here in the actual Britannia. Okay, so 16 living wood, and then the living rock is a little bit more difficult because you have to do sunstone, which you have to do in the natural altar. Or, well, actually, I don't think I've seen sunstone, but I actually have found a traveling merchant that was selling firmament, whatever this is. So, I mean, this isn't super difficult to make, but it's just kind of a pain, you know, with like a bunch of lightning crafting. So some prismarine, fluorite, and then shiverstone, which is in the Undergarden. So instead of gathering a lot of this, if you can just happen across a traveling merchant that's selling it, you can get, I think I got like almost close to 3 stacks before he sold out. So it's pretty good to keep checking your traveling merchants for some of the more rare stuff, because you never know what they'll sell. Let's get, I'm just gonna kind of plop this down somewhere. Go ahead and do that and stick that on there. And that'll get us slowly, very slowly, some latex. Honestly, I'm probably gonna make 4 or make 3 more and surround it, just so that you get more latex made over the same course of time, basically. Get in there. Okay. And I think the last thing we're gonna do today, I do want to craft some more of these things, but they're kind of held back by a few other things, and I don't want to put too much in to this episode. But we need to make some crushing wheels, so we're going to make some mechanical crafters, which I have everything all ready for them. Like I said, luckily we found the brass casing, because that would kind of hold us up on this. But I've got the cog wheels in there, I've got some crafting tables, and the electron tubes. So we need at least 21. But I think I'm going to go ahead and do I think I'm actually going to go ahead and make 30. So let's go over here. I'm thinking, trying to figure out how I'm gonna, or where I'm gonna put this just for now. I may somehow bring it over here and put it on this wall just for now. So we'll do, no, give me that back. Okay. And then boop, boop, boop. Okay. And then do I have, yeah, the wrench. So we'll probably bring the rotation in to right here. So then let's go ahead and turn all of these, the arrows to face down. And then these to face over. So they all funnel into one spot here, and then I'll put like a chest or something. So that's that, and then I'll get some rotation put over here off camera. So I'll be right back when I get that set up. Alright, so I got some rotation brought over to the mechanical crafters. Again, this is like a major mess here, but it works. I actually ended up overstressing the system that I have here. So I got the overstressed achievement. So basically, like, this isn't creating enough like stress units. Oh, no, that's not. Turn that back on. So I just made a, whoa, hello. I did not know that they did that. Alright, and so I made some clutches, which they're really easy to make. And I put a clutch right here and powered it. So all it's doing is shutting off just this little section where the deployers are at for the moment, so that this is running. And then if we just, let me go get a piece of redstone. And if you run redstone into the mechanical crafter, if you have like empty slots, you can force the craft to happen without having to cover them with the little brass covers. Okay, so I've got the andesite. So we're making the crushing wheels. So I've got andesite in all those spots, and then brass casing here, and a shaft in the middle. And see, it's not automatically starting, which it would normally if you had these covered, or you just didn't have the corners on there. But you can give it a redstone signal, and it will actually force the craft to happen. And I've got phantoms after me. All right, and there's our mechanical, or our crushing wheels. I've never used these analog levers before. I think I like regular levers, at least for that. Then let's go ahead and turn, yes, yeah, I like regular levers, which I think I'm going to switch to. But see, now everything is stopped because it's all overstressed. So I think I'm just going to break that connection for now. Okay. I need to sleep real quick because those phantoms are going to drive me crazy. But alright, so I wanted the crushing wheels because we need the crushing wheels to get everything that we need to make for the Coke bricks. So I have basically everything prepared in the amount that I need besides the cinder flour, which you have to make with the crushing wheels by putting netherrack in. So I'm going to get these crushing wheels set up upstairs and I will cut back. Okay, so I got the crushing wheels set up here, and I actually just went ahead and started crushing some netherrack. I was honestly just making sure that I actually had this working properly. And I know that there's a little bit more of an efficient way of doing this because they will crush like a stack at a time, but I just have a hopper sitting up there for now. Alright, so that's that. Yeah, this is all a complete mess, but I got them working anyway. You just have to make sure that this one's turning inwards to the right like this, and this one's turning, so basically clockwise and then counterclockwise, so they're all funneling into the center here. But we got some cinder flour, which is what we need for the Coke bricks, and then I've got the basalt powder and clay, cinder flour. Yeah, I think that was all we needed for the brick blend here. Okay, so half the amount of cinder flour as I have of this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, because that's so half that stack, and then I need to do 10 more because we're gonna make enough for one actual like full Coke brick setup, which means we need 9 crafts of this because this is just 3 blocks, so you need like, it's a 3x3 on the bottom, middle, and top, so that's 27 total blocks. So that means we need 9 crafts of this, and for 1 craft you need 3 bricks times 4. So for 1 craft it's 12 bricks. So then for 9 crafts you need to do 12 times 9, which is 108. But then for every Coke brick for the blend you get 4. So then you need the 108 divided by 4, which is 27. So you need 27 mixed crafts of this for 1 setup of the full Coke brick setup. However, to make the blast brick, which is for the to get steel, it requires some Coke bricks. So I think if I did my math right, I think I have enough to do a Coke brick setup and to mix enough blend for these bricks to eventually make the blast brick. So I think I have enough to do this as well. So let's go ahead and go mix some of this. Oh, yep, I totally forgot that this is all completely dark up here, at least in the center of the building. I'm gonna go ahead and go sleep since it's raining. Make the rain pass by. And I do not want those arrows, or that. Alright, let's see. So I need some water. And then this is something I have not figured out an easy way of crafting this stuff. So we'll just toss that stuff in for now. And that one. And then it's going to mix as much as it can mix with the amount of water, the 1 bucket of water that I have in there, but it's going to need a lot more water. I think it's easiest once you can get like an automatic pump of water in here. Okay, so that made 40. So let's do that. think that should finish off the rest of it. Possibly. We'll see. My baby girl, she's still sleeping, but she's kind of moving around and kicking her crib a little bit, so that's what that loud noise was. Okay, so now we'll need at least one more here, maybe another one. Wait, I threw the other stuff in there. Oh well, that'll be fine. Okay, so I'm gonna finish up this here, and I'll be back because I need to go grab her because I think she just woke up. So I will be back in just a moment. Okay, so that last little bit finished up there. I did realize that I accidentally counted out one extra cinder flower whenever I was separating that out. So let's go put that back. Okay, and then I need to cook these down into the bricks themselves, and then construction paste. Okay, so this is the next thing. And what you have to do is you have to pulverize or crush dense construction blocks. And how to make those is you have to hydrate the regular construction block powder, which is sand, lapis, and clay mixed together. And I already have some of that made up, but I need to make the fluid encapsulator. I mean, I could do bulk washing and do it this way, but I want to make this anyway. So I think I have everything ready to make this, I believe. Let's see. Fluid encapsulator, yes. Okay, and that'll complete a quest for us. I don't know if I showed that I made the magma crucible. I honestly can't remember, but I made the magma crucible if I did not. But here's the fluid encapsulator. Give it some water. I don't know how much. Okay, it can hold 8 buckets. Okay, and then I made some construction block powder here. So we'll get those hydrated, and I need to get these cooked up. But alright, so I'm going to let this stuff cook up, and then we'll be ready to actually do the sequenced assembly of the actual coke brick blocks here. Because it's basically just, so you need obviously 4 deployers, which is what we have made at the moment. 3 of those set with coke bricks, and then the last one set with construction paper. And then you have to feed, to get it started, initially paper into it. And I think I have enough paper to do the crafts of, well, I mean, I have more paper, but I mean, I think I counted out the crafts to do the coke brick blocks and the blast brick blocks. And then, because that would be 18. And then I think I needed to do one more craft of the blast brick blocks because you have to use those in the craft of the pyrolyzer. So I had that extra craft added in there. So we'll see if I did my math right. But I'm going to let all this stuff cook up, and I'll be back to do the sequenced assembly and probably finish off the episode doing the crafts. I think I have everything ready for the blast bricks as well here. It was the red nether brick, and did I already have the mud bricks ready? Let's see. So that's the coke bricks, the blast brick blend. Oh no, okay, I actually won't be doing this until probably the beginning of next episode, because you actually have to have coal coke dust to make the blast brick blend. So that's totally fine. So we'll put that back, and we'll put that set of paper back. So, okay, let the stuff cook up, and then I will be back to do the craft of the coke bricks. Okay, so let's get this dense construction block crushed up here. I just grabbed some of it that I'd already processed through down there. Alright, so when I eventually move this to its permanent spot, I'm actually going to like flip this to where it's going this way in the processing, because that's just what makes more sense in my head. But for where I put all this, it's going to start here. So we'll do trying to think of how I'm wanting to separate this out. I mean, I guess I can just do it all this way. Just stack them up like this. I honestly don't know if I counted these out right, but we'll see. Some of these obviously won't be used because they'll be used in the craft for the blast bricks, but I still don't really know if I actually counted these out right, so we'll try this. And then it should, oh, I didn't put a, yeah, they're just going to kick off the end. Yeah, because I need a tunnel or a tunnel here. Yeah, let me pick these up. Let me go make the tunnel really quick. Dry kelp. I think I have some of that, yeah. I think this is what I had before on this. And then you can set the filter for the partial brick, coke brick there. And then anything else will pop out the end, which should be the finished product. Okay, so let's try this again. So let's put these in there. These will go back through. This will be the second round. Yeah, and they're gonna shoot over. Oh. See, I've never used this factory hopper before, but it's okay. It takes a second to pick up the items. I may actually end up switching that out because I'm not a huge fan of that. I was gonna try it out because it was kind of different than a normal hopper, but I mean, they don't really look that much different. Okay, so this is kicking it out the end. However, there are some that aren't completed. I don't know why those, yeah, there's like 2 different stages here. Maybe it's just because that one was set at a particular stage. It's probably just gonna, yeah, see, it's just kind of randomly kicking stuff. If this is in motion, then it kicks it out the end. So it's 13 bricks. It should only make exactly 27 because that's the amount of paper that I added in. Yeah, see, here's the rest of them here. Okay, so yeah, that made the full 27. And then this is going to be all of the additional coke bricks, which is, I think, what I counted out for the blast brick setup. Yeah, 40, because it's because we need 9 crafts. We actually need 10 crafts because, like I said, you have to use that in the pyrolyzer craft. So 10 crafts, and it's only used in 1 slot. So it's just 4 times for one craft. So 4 times 10. So yeah, that's right. So we need 40 nether bricks, 40 coke bricks, 40 blast brick blend, and 40 construction paste, which that's not a problem. I've got those 2 taken care of. And then so it's just 40 blast brick blend, which is 10 crafts of this. So I have everything else. I have the marl from Atum. So I just need 30 coal coke dust. So I will work on that between episodes. We'll go ahead and get the coke brick set up here, the coke oven. And boop, there we go. So we got our coke oven, and then I'm just gonna put some coal in there, crush some down into the dust that we need for the blast bricks, and then we will make, at the beginning of next episode, we'll make the blast bricks that we need, and then start on, let me go through here. We got the crushing wheel. Probably go and get 2 blaze burners, or blaze burners, because we need one just for operation purposes of like underneath a mixer, but then you also need an additional one for the fractioning still. So we'll get two blaze for that, and then probably work on maybe setting up a tinker smeltery and maybe pretty pipes, because I think in between episodes I'm also going to get this all cleaned up here and move my blocks over and upgrade all these chests, like I said, to diamond. And then I'll probably leave them where they're at and just run the pretty pipes behind, like in the wall, to each chest. And then I'll probably break out this column in the center here, or at least probably get rid of maybe the Tetra stuff right here and put the pretty pipes crafting terminal thing there. And I don't think we will be able to make the pressurizer. Yeah, we could make the pressurizer, but we don't really quite have the RF power yet for that. I'm really wanting to get the tinker smeltery set up, like a really large one, and grab a blaze spawner from the nether, just a straight blaze spawner, and have the blaze spawner inside of the tinker smeltery, so then when the blaze spawn, they just immediately get melted into blazing blood, which will in turn just keep on fueling itself into the tinker smeltery. But then we can use that blazing blood, which at that point would be completely renewable, automatic, in a magmatic dynamo. The only thing that's holding us back on that is the cured rubber, which we're kind of working towards that at the moment. We're getting some latex up there. And then the compressed iron gears, which compressed iron is the hot compressed iron ingots and water, which is 4 superheated steel ingots, which that we have to get a multi-servo press though, so we need some steel. So it's kind of just a little bit of off-camera prep for myself to get this set up. But we will probably knock out a decent chunk of this stuff next episode hopefully. But yeah, I think we made a decent amount of progress here. I know it may have kind of jumped a little bit all over because this episode specifically has kind of taken me a couple days between just not having the time to record. So I'll try and make it flow as smoothly as I can, but we'll see. But thank you for watching and have a wonderful day. And I look fancy. Oh, I found a villager hat, which decreases the trading prices for villagers, and a vampiric glove. Causes the wearer's melee attacks to absorb health. I don't know which one I should keep here or possibly get rid of. I like the additional, or like the increased attack speed, and the additional experience is very helpful. So I don't know if I'm just kind of keeping it on my person here in case I do want to switch this over, but I'm not sure. And I found some flippers, improves agility in water, so that's why I look super fancy right now. But anyway, have a good day, and I will see everybody in episode 6. Bye bye.